What's up? What's up? What's up? I have a little bit of time, and it was something on my spirit. I know a lot of people be at work around this time or busy around this time, so everybody is not going to pop up and pull in. On top of it's not a topic that everybody wants to talk about. So I want to talk about it real quick and get it out the way. Salute, salute, salute to the people that even pop in because it's definitely it's just not a forever topic for everyone, and I didn't get to share it. And I know we all have our moments on this YouTube. Hey Timothy, we all have our moments on this YouTube live where we can chill, we can talk about stuff, and then what we're going to stand up is for things that's right and things that's wrong and stuff that I have seen real quick. Um, and let's just talk about it and let's be real. Do you guys know the difference between bullying and beefing? Now, I know the difference of us grown adults coming here and we scrapping, arguing, or scratching, or whatever y'all guys call it. But at the end of the day, if somebody is not returning the favor, is that bullying? And we all know the difference. We're adults. We send our kids out here every day, guys, hoping and praying that they come back home safe and everything is good. See what I'm saying? And this is definitely not something that we really talk about in this sector because we like to argue, fight, and stuff like that. But the people that have children and the people that have family life or whatever the case is, we literally, you know, pray and send our kids out here in the arms of strangers and hope that they come back safely, unharmed, unscratched to us, which we call scratching. Good morning, Geno intellect. Somebody got to say that shit, Timothy. What's up? um that we send our kids out into this world, our family members go out into this world every day, and we hope that they come back home safely. Now, as adults, we should know the difference between bullying. Hey, Kiki. Bullying, and now here we have it as, is it bullying or are we really on here, having people that's going to argue back and stuff like that. If somebody else ain't getting back at you, we already know that it's bullying. And if a person is on here and they not really fighting back with you, we know that's bullying. We know what it is. It is what it is. We're not gonna pretend like we don't know what it is. It's 11:32, so I really don't expect too many people to pull up on me, but the people that do. Now, we can stand for foolishness or we can really stand for what makes sense. And a lot of times I see on here, I see nonsense. I see bullying. I really don't see like, oh, we on here, we really gonna be on here scratching, or we gonna, cause if we beefing and we in the beef sector, yeah, and beefing is like, girl, your wig is bad, your face is bad. But when it gets to where it's too far, come on, we know that that's bullying, and we have to stand for something if you don't stand for nothing. See what I'm saying? So if you see something weird, say something. That's the thing. People are scared to say something because I guess either they don't want to be bullied or they just scared to stand up for what's right. See what like, I really don't get it. Like, people come on here, they mind their business, they go live, they do whatever makes sense to them. But when you come on here and you really off your like, hold on one second, y'all. Let me see something. Oh, here go my boo.
Hey girl, hey.
Pretty girl young.
Pretty girl gang. Big up.
Pretty girl young.
Big up for the pretty
Yeah,
girl. pretty girl them in the room. I'm gonna have to work on mine.
Yeah, so because I don't think that people understand the difference between beefing, scratching, and then bullying. I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, and even as adults, like every day we send our kids out here and then they get on here and they behave that way and expect their kids to be untouchable, their life to be untouchable. What you do upon to others may create a problem. And then they wondered why, oh, this kid went to the school and shot up the school, or this kid did A, B, and C at the school. It's what they are watching at home. How do you expect your kid to be in this good environment when you not even a good environment at home on the internet streets, but yet you expect to have stuff safely for you out here? Nah, it's wrong.
It is wrong, and I'm gonna say something that like it was crazy because at one point I know my daughter heard a whole panel of women attacking me, so she decided to jump on her own. In my defense, jump on there. You can't. She decided to or whatever. Instead of the person who was holding the panel just taking everybody down and saying, all right, and just letting it go, she let a whole panel of adult women attack this teenage girl and then tried to attack me for allowing my daughter to be on there. Like, that was a situation that just happened like that. But if you're so-called so much in control, why are y'all going back and forth with the kid?
No, that's crazy. It's
Y'all
sad.
all over 40. Why are y'all going back and forth with the kid, period?
It's really, really sad. It's really crazy. And for you, let's even say for your instance, you came on here, you had your drunk episodes. I had mine too. You have good people around you, like I have good people around me, and I even had to tell somebody the other day, no, don't defend me when I come up here and I'm fucked up. Like, let it ride. But
Yeah.
to be bullied after that is crazy to me because it's adult. It's not even just the other day it was a group of kids that just got locked up for cyberbullying. Cyberbullying. And
Yeah.
the thing is, people are going to jail for this behavior because it is a crime.
And it should be a crime because some people will turn off the app, okay, and go away, and that's fine. And some people will try to like not go into those spaces, but will go to those other spaces, and then people will follow them. Or let me just use myself. Like I'll be like, okay, I know over here in this area they don't like me, so I'm just gonna go over here to this new area. Then you have some stragglers that come over there and try to turn that whole chat against you. Like 500 people, like these are real people, like humans. 500, and you're not a celebrity or anything like that. You have like a room of 500 people just saying all these nasty things, and then they come to your channel and they leave comments. Like, how do they think that that's supposed to affect you as a human being, a regular human being? Like, they don't think about how it would affect them.
Yeah, and it's foul because I have my sister-in-law name tattooed on me, and I'm not going to get into deep into that. Suicide is real. These things really, really happen. These
Yeah.
things really happen. You can't bully somebody because you never know what somebody is going through in life. People come on this app and they feel as though they can reach out to a community that's probably similar to them, but then they get a group of trolls maybe and they get people that is hateful. And yet these people wake up in the morning, they feed their kids breakfast and go on with their day and want their kids to go to school and be happy, but their kids are the kids that's probably shooting up the school. Their kids are the kids that's probably bullying other kids because
Mm-hmm.
they're listening to their parents be
Yeah.
this hateful, negative way. Our kids are not safe.
Right.
Our
And
kids are not safe, and we
they,
and we want our kids to be safe. But when you see a group of adults on this app here, and I'm
mm-hmm.
really like I really wanted to speak my mind because when you see a group of adults that all bear children, have children, come on this app and send these same kids that live in their household on to deal with our kids. Why is homeschooling not 100% need to be certified? I believe that homeschooling, because how are we going to save our kids? Look at the adults that's raising them, that's on this app.
Mm-hmm.
How are we
Yeah,
going to save our children?
yeah, yeah.
Handsome, please. Hey, Papa. He's Panamanian too.
It's
How
crazy.
how are we
I,
going to
I
save
think
our children?
I think on this app they have a lot of what's called herd mentality, because if their faves want to support a person, whether this person is foul, dead wrong, whatever, they're gonna support. But if they don't want to support that person for whatever reason, then they're gonna follow and not support that person. Whatever narrative that they try to, like, you can see the facts like A, B, and C. But if someone comes along and said no, it was D, E, and F, even though they're clearly staring at A, B, and C, they're gonna swear it was D, E, and F, and they're gonna make up all other types of things. Like, it's crazy to me. It's really crazy. It's weird.
But what's left for our youth? Because they're coming to the schools with pistols. They're coming to the school doing this. It's like, okay. So the other day, what was that rapper's name? I mean, that rapper that have the son that they called CPS on the other day, right?
Oh,
This little
I don't
boy,
know.
yeah, this little boy is coming on and he's carrying on online and they call CPS on him. And yeah, I don't think they should have called CPS on them because he's only doing what he's taught in his household. See, a lot of these things are taught from home. And after being on YouTube, and you got to think about it, all these YouTubers that's on here behaving in this manner, their
Right,
children is going to school with our children. So
right.
while we're teaching our children, be respectful, say yes, ma'am, no, sir, be respectful, don't do this. Now you have these vouchers, these crazy people online sending
Mm-hmm.
their kids to school with our kids.
Yeah. And it's the same thing. They're gonna go to school with that herd mentality. So they're not gonna be independent thinkers. They're gonna, whatever that group leader
Yeah, they're going to
says
be
to
just as
do.
evil as their parents.
Right. So yeah.
The handsome priest said images is everything. That's why it's very important to show them yeah, positive. Yes, but as you're showing your kids positive images and you're telling them don't go to school and bully, don't go to school and fight. Now they have these same parents that we see on here online that's doing hateful things, that's doing wicked things online, and they're sending their kids to school with our kids. Our kids is entwined with the same wickedness that we see on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The same evil people that we see here that's unhappy. Now we're treating our kids with love, like we're feeding them good. We're doing good stuff for them. And then it's miserable people that's on YouTube that's on here so long and all day that they're not even giving their kids attention. So now their kids is now listening to their parents and then going to school upset and angry and behaving
Mm-hmm.
in that manner. It's the little ponytail syndrome.
Yep.
Because the girls with the little ponytails, one girl one day pulled my hair and pulled it so hard and said she wanted to rip it out my head. That
Oh
this is
wow.
the girl that used to smell like piss and only had a little piece of hair to where she couldn't put
Mm-hmm.
it in a ponytail. So she did not like that I had curly, nice hair. And I went home and I wanted to cut my hair to my mom. My hair was coming down to my back. I wanted to cut it. I did not want to have that. And I wanted that little ponytail like she had to fit in with her behavior because they didn't like you because if you're this complexion, if you have this type of hair, you're gonna get bullied.
Mm-hmm. It's true. I've seen it a lot on this application. Like, if if you stand out for any reason, if you stand out, then instead of them celebrating whatever it is about you that stands out, they're gonna use that to try to, like, make it seem like you think that that makes you superior, and they're gonna try to use that to tear you down. And then there goes the herd mentality. They're all gonna jump in on the bandwagon, just like the little girl with the, short ponytail.
And
You
you
know.
remember us saying that we got celebrate. I mean, like Panamanian kids, foreign kids, our birthday parties is always a bin shindig. Like we're
Yeah.
always so important to our family lives to where you can't have a birthday party and it's not like you getting self-made shirts. You
Yeah.
probably gonna get a chain, some
It.
big earrings from Panama because you're like that, and then you go to school and they're gonna tear you down because
Yeah.
you're not with you got too much. You're too spoiled.
Mhm.
So now you're scared to be yourself. And on this app, you have to be scared to be pretty. You have to be scared to be outgoing or have nice things because they're going to want to dox you. They're going to want to harass you. They're going to want to bother you.
They're gonna want to take your job from you. They're gonna want to take your house from you. Like, why? And then we say we want
Right.
black people to do well, but wait a minute. These are all black people. You don't want to let white people in here, so this means the people that are losing their jobs, that are losing their freedom. This is all happening under the hands of other black people. For what? Because you don't like something that they said online. Somebody that you
Or
don't
they
know,
did
you've never met
online. Because
online.
you come on here and say, for instance, you're just having a good time and somebody don't like the good time you having, they want to ruin it. For what?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
For what? And then now they're like, oh, so she's so happy. Let me ruin her happiness. Why though? Like
Right.
why?
Yeah, like somebody wrote on one of my community posts, um you can't be cured from your alcoholism in 1 week. I
You
mean, why?
can.
What I mean, why are you, what do you want me to do? You want me to go get it? I'm not drinking. What do you want me to do? Like, what is your purpose in saying that to me?
You can, and you have been doing awesome. I come on here and I was busted a couple of times, and then you move on. You didn't dox nobody. You didn't hurt nobody. You're not hurting nobody's children. You're not hurting
No.
nobody's job. You're not doing anything. Yes, you made a skeptical of yourself, or whatever you did. Guess
Yeah.
what? At the end of the day, you get back on here, you renew your life. But we have seen worse. We have seen
Yeah.
women on here talk about children real bad,
Oh, I
like
was accused of
real
that
bad.
last night by that woman who shall remain nameless. She did yeah,
Demonic
that's one of the
spirit.
things that she was telling that other group over there last night, is that I was talking about somebody's children. I've never talked about a child a day in my life, on or offline. Never. I've never
Yeah,
talked about a
because
deceased
these
person.
kids have to come back and they
Yeah.
see this because
I've
once it's
never
on
done that.
YouTube, it's on YouTube.
For
And
one,
then you talk about these kids' parents on
and
here, and they have to see that.
for one, I'm not interested in any, if I'm not interested in anybody's home life. If it's not on the screen and it's not something that I'm looking at, I'm not interested. I don't care. I don't know how many kids, who has, and what, and who's married to who. I don't know. I have no idea. I
We
don't care.
don't have no idea because we don't look into it and you don't care. You get on here, you do your live, you have fun,
Right.
then you get off. But to be so invested, it's it's my thing. Invested in like, hey, I seen you, you're pretty, you look like you have an awesome life. I just want to ruin it. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's
Is
crazy.
it and you have to be an unhappy person because I couldn't spend like okay, so once my kids come home and once I went and did whatever I have to do, I want to cook dinner for my kids, watch a movie, lay down. If I decide to go live on like celebrity things that everybody's talking about, then I want to talk
Right.
about that. And if you know me for the little bit of time you know me, you know that I'm so invested in celebrity.
Yeah, and that's one
Gossip.
of the things that we found in common, is that we really
Yeah,
like to talk about what's going on in the celebrity world, because they put themselves out there to be discussed, to be talked about. Like, that's their job. Like, it's not regular people. That's not, I don't even think
and
YouTube
even when we talk
bloggers.
about that, we're not talking about ruining their life, getting into their
No.
kids' life. We're talking about the stuff that's actually displayed
Yeah, that
and
they put out
actually
there.
things that they're put out there. Like we're
Right.
not saying like, okay, so tomorrow let's call Monique's job and get her fired
Yeah.
because of what she did today. No,
And
we're just talking about the things that's already out there and we're
yeah.
not trying to harm Monique. We're not
No.
trying to call Monique's job. We're not
No.
trying to harass
No.
Derek's kids. We're
No.
not doing that. We're just talking
We
about
We
what the
talk about
text
the text
messages.
messages that Monique put out. We talk about the
Yeah.
videos that Derek put out. They put that
Yeah,
stuff
'cause
out there themselves. We're not
but
digging
even
up
with
stuff.
them, they're human. But the things that they
Yeah.
put out is what we're going to talk about because
Right.
that's the things that they're talking about. We're definitely
Right.
not going to get into like we have never got into their financial life and
Nope.
said, okay,
Mm-mm.
so you know that me, I have a I cannot stand Monique, but I have never said, oh girl, let's go on here now and make sure Monique does not have a job tomorrow. No, I
Yeah.
am just
No.
going to talk about what have Monique has displayed on camera and what she has done. And
Right.
even if you be like, well, I kind of like Monique. Okay, fine. We can like and dislike, but I'm not gonna go now to attack Monique's whole real life, regardless
Right.
of anything. Yeah.
Right. Or if let's say that I don't like you, right? I don't care for you. And I see you like on a panel somewhere or in a chat. I'm not getting ready to start attacking you. I'm just not going to say anything to you. I don't deal with you. Okay, fine. I'm not
And
going
even
to
if you want to say
you
a
know,
slick slur, it's going to be a slick slur. It's not going to be like,
I'm
hey,
not
we're
gonna
going to
try
go
to
ahead
tell
now
your
and
whole,
attack our
try to
children.
create a whole life story for you and try to just, tear you down.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna do that.
You might say something smart and funny, and then it's like, okay,
Yeah.
she said I'm gonna say something big, but it is not gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna make sure that her child never makes it out of elementary school. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's not gonna
no,
be
no,
vicious. It's not gonna be vicious. It's not that
yeah,
serious. Like people like little stuff that I've said to like troll, people like actually remember it. Like I can't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday. Like I don't know what these people say. Whatever they say, okay, whatever. I hold it with a grain of salt and I move on. You'd be surprised. People be like, no, you said this back on January 15th, 1942. You said da 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 da, and I'd be like, okay, I was drunk. I don't remember. But I'm glad you're keeping record. I don't. I mean,
yeah,
it's
because
weird.
you really don't. So now it's just like, all right, so here we are. We have it to where, back to where I say children. Now, if adults are behaving like this and then we're sending our children are not safe
Yeah.
because the household that they're ran in, this is what they're learning. This is what's getting taught. If they think that their kids are not watching
Right.
what they're doing, they are. And
They
then
are.
we're sending our kids in this environment with these same people that have
Yeah.
children
It's
to be
scary.
attacked, stalked, harassed,
Yeah.
and bothered. If you don't like me, block me. If you don't
Period.
like me, ignore me.
Ignore me.
But don't bother me, because if I'm not bothering your life, don't bother my life.
Right.
I have people that I could sit there and be like, yeah, I have your name, your address, your life. Am I gonna post it? No. And if you bother me, then I'm going to bother you. Don't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even working in the environment that I work in, me and you know, I
Yeah.
can really bother people, but I'm not.
Yeah. Yep. I
I'm
know.
not.
I absolutely know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and bother these people for what?
Yeah. It's not even worth it. I mean, it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. It's a lot of it is weird. It's
You
people.
don't like somebody, leave them the F alone and then
Yeah.
continue. Now, there's some people that, yes, you want to argue back and forth with. Let that be, because I'm going to tell you something, Mama. If Tasha K want to go back and forth with me, I'm going to go back and forth with Tasha K.
Of course.
Absolutely. Now, somebody that is less than, girl, you're not going to get a fingernail from me. You may
Yeah.
not even get a response.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is get my ass up on here and talk about what I want to talk about. But
Period.
if Megan the Stallion decides to have a twerk off and want to argue with me and I want to twerk my booty, I'm going to do so. Absolutely. But I'm not gonna argue. If you're a nobody, that's not gonna get me nowhere. But
Yeah.
regular YouTube strikes, no, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
argue with you, and I'm not
You're
gonna
trying to
explain
get
myself to you.
like it's
'Cause at
clear
this,
you're trying to get clout off of me because my name is out there right now. So what I see
yeah,
you. I see you. But I'm
I
not gonna give
see
it to you.
you, boo. But I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give you what you want from
No, I'm not
me.
gonna give it to you. You're gonna look like a
But
fool. Keep
thank you
dropping
for
my name.
sending people my way, because a lot of people, they will have more people in their chat than you.
Yeah.
Honey, and they will send them people right on to you, and them people will start liking you, because guess what? A lot of people don't like negativity all day.
Listen, I've only had my YouTube channel for like a couple of weeks. And I know I already have like within 2 days I got like over 1,000 subscribers. That wasn't because of me. That was because of the hate that people have for me. You're sending them here. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't have to work. It's like, you hate me, you're gonna talk about me, and then when these people come over, I'm not even gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about.
Right.
That part.
Exactly. Exactly. So
Because you thought I was going to go back and forth with you, and then that back and forth is going to gain traction.
So guess
Right.
what I'm going to do? I'm going to end the traction at your page. So you continue to talk about me. They're going to continue to come over here when I go live because they're waiting for me to say something back about you. And I'm not going to say
Hmm.
nothing.
Yeah. And the thing is, you're hopping around panel to panel to panel. Just keep spreading my name. Thank you. Thank you. If I wasn't relevant, you would just black me out. You wouldn't be saying anything about me. But there's something about me that makes you want to talk about me, and I'm here for it.
No, absolutely. Don't argue with them. Don't say nothing back. The main thing is just to remain happy and show them because being miserable, it does take on how you look. See,
It
that's
does.
the gap.
It does.
How
And I'm gonna
you
tell you
look.
something.
And
I
and ladies that's listening, if they do listen or not, I'm gonna tell you this. How you look and even the odor that you express on, it is based on your stress level. A woman that does not stress barely sweat. Let's say that. And if you eat good, look good, and take care of yourself good, you barely sweat and you can smell and feel so awesome throughout the day. Somebody
hmm
that's yelling, angry, and upset, you're stressing and you're sweating under your underarms. And girl, that's the worst type of sweat, honey.
Ah. Oh God, oh God, I could just smell the funk coming off of some of these panels. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Yes, honey, you are barking at a computer and you are sweating. And when you sweat,
Screaming,
and
screaming.
oh, girl, I want to tell you this. The most beautifulest woman I seen the other day, and I had to tap her on her shoulder and tell her that she was beautiful. She was so meek and feminine. Not even it was just her beauty. It was the way that she carried herself, the way that she walked into the little cafeteria that we were in, that I had to tap her. I said, not only do you smell good, honey, you look good. And she said, baby, I noticed you as soon as I walked in. And that is when you see class and beauty clash together. When you can see a woman walk into a room and you say she owned that room, she did. Someone pissed her off and she owned that room with them. She looked and said something and
Hmm.
walked off. And I said, yes, yes, yeah, that's what you can call a woman a bitch, and it's really a bitch. Yes, bitch. And
Yeah.
I really looked at her, and guess what? That type of feminine, like just being feminine, is
Right.
okay. You don't have to
Right.
be masculine. You don't have to bark because even the guys that surround the women that be barking and carrying on in here, they have a
Hmm.
feminine, beautiful woman at home that is not going to do
Hmm.
that. But for
Right.
clout and whatever, they'll hang around these rowdy ass chicks. But at the end of the day, a feminine princess, like when I say she owned it, she did. And when I said it, she said, and you do too, because you noticed. Only a
Yeah.
queen will notice a queen
Right.
because you have to.
Right. And you are very beautiful. I mean, you don't show your face that much, but I've seen you. You're a very, very beautiful person. And you can tell because you celebrate other women's beauty. You can tell beautiful people. MU, Tracy, YouTube cameras,
Yes,
they
MU
celebrate other
too.
beautiful women.
MU too.
Yes,
Hold on,
she's
I'm
very
sorry.
beautiful. She's very beautiful.
There you
Hey,
go.
Keish, I came to say hello. How you doing?
Hey,
Hi.
Gotti.
Oh,
Hey, Gotti.
hello. How you doing? How you doing? You say, hey, Gotti. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm crossing the Potomac right now, y'all.
Oh, okay. What's up, Gotti? I didn't even
Oh,
notice that
I
you were
just,
staring it back because we were just
yeah,
talking so deeply.
yeah. I wanted to say hello. I just wanted to say hello. I just came to stop by and say hello because you say I don't come through, so I just came to say hello to the chat, and I wanted to say this. The haters is your marketing team. Don't let them bother you. Don't let them stress you. You know, I don't let them bother me because they make me happy a lot of times. So salute to my haters and salute to everybody. Baby. Maybe
Oh,
you
that's
laugh.
right.
You got a nice laugh. You got a nice laugh.
Thank you. Yeah, I
You
just like being happy. That's why I like, being around Key. She brings like a lot of life, a lot of happiness, like a lot of like just she's pure, and I like that. It's refreshing. Like it's not a lot of people on here like that. So I love her energy. So, you know,
I started from this guy here.
That's good.
I'm gonna have to subscribe to you because she was just telling me about you today, and I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, we were talking, and I told her, yeah. And it's not going to be a lot of good stuff that you see, but as you can see, that he is definitely, when it comes to whatever he's passionate about, he talks
Hmm.
about. And yeah, you definitely have to subscribe to him because he's definitely dope.
I'm definitely going to do that. Absolutely. It's very nice to meet you, by the way.
Very nice to meet you too. Very nice to meet you too.
And he
Very nice
doesn't
to meet
judge
you too.
because even after everything he see, he's gonna still fuck with you, Kiki, like 100%. You come in this chat, they fuck with you. I'ma bang on them because I have admin permission in their chat in this chat, so they
Got
not
you.
gonna play with you.
Yeah, I
Hey,
like safe
Roso.
spaces. It's a lot of people. I have a lot of hate train for some reason, Gotti. I don't know what's going on, but it's all good. It's all good.
He do too. He knows it.
You're very familiar with that, huh?
Yeah,
He knows
yeah.
it.
I'm a very hated man.
Yeah, he knows it, and it's okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, I was saying about that woman, like me and her just click, like how me and you click. I clicked with
Mhm.
her like in like 5 to 10 seconds. I like the way she smelled, the way she looked, and the way she carried herself. I was like, okay,
Because you
another
know
boss.
what, you saw a lot of you in her, and that's when you like really click with somebody. You're like, okay, something with her resonates within myself. Like that's what it is.
She walked in like a boss, and not only did we have the same, the tan red bottoms. We both
Mhm.
had those on together too, so we were really
Okay.
cute together. So I was like, and she was like, "Oh, so you picked these shoes today?" I did too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she was
Okay.
cute. She was definitely cute. I liked her. I was like, oh,
You
yeah,
know what? Not to change
another
the
red
subject to
bottom
red
too.
bottoms right quick, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't hardly wear mine because I don't want the bottom to get scratched. So somebody told me
No,
that you can
but
get them treated.
Kiki. So here is the trick, and you told me to stop telling people
But I mean,
stuff.
it's not like a lot of people have red bottoms, so you could tell this secret.
Okay, so the sneaker scuff thing that we get from the sneaker store for our kids where we don't want them to scuff our their shoes up with.
Mhm.
Okay, so when you get your red bottoms, because and this is the thing, I keep on every year around Valentine's Day, I switch out my red bottom. I always get new red bottoms for myself. I literally had this year somebody actually buy me some because they asked what I was gonna do, and I told them.
Mhm.
So the nude red bottoms that we get and the black ones, you get the spray and you spray on the bottom of it. The same thing that the kids play when they play basketball. You spray it on the bottom and it lasts. So when I say so long, I think these ones that I have, and I'm actually, what I will do is do a video chat with you, and I'm going to show you the spray and what I did to do with these red bottoms as far as spraying the bottom of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
All
just
right.
spray it. It's not gonna like, okay, because we know we only wear them at delicate moments anyway. But what I
Mhm.
was saying, it would never scratch the bottom as long as we keep it delicate.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Because
that's good to know.
we'll be like fancy and then be like, oh, we're going out anyway, and then we'll wear our red bottoms and like scratch it because we're going on this type of material, but we want to be cute.
Mhm.
What I will say is before you leave your house, spray it, and then when you walk out, you'll be fine. But always keep your pair of flats in your bag because when it comes to scratch material, you still don't want to get it messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, how do these celebrities keep the bottom of their shoes red? Because I'm not trying to get all those black
Yeah,
marks on
we
the bottom
messed
of
it
my
up
red shoe.
because we'll go out on a date. Now we're walking on sand. Now we're walking on concrete. I will not walk on concrete with mine. I'm gonna be honest with you, Kiki.
Yeah.
I will spray my shit and I will walk out on like nice flooring. And then now when it comes to like, oh, we're gonna walk this and we're gonna do that. No, I will take my red bottoms, put them in my bag,
Mm-hmm.
whatever bag I have, and I will literally not walk.
All
I
right.
mean, with them on, I take them off. And even if we hang out, you're gonna be like, this is just not lying. Y'all, she sprays her shit and she's not gonna no, I'm not gonna walk. You will not
Yeah,
get
we
me to walk on concrete with it
we might
at
have to
all.
have a little red bottom brunch one day.
Yes, and we can do that. And you're gonna be like, you can record me. You're gonna be like, Keish is literally now taking off her red bottoms and putting on her flip flops because
Okay.
she refused to walk on concrete with them. And I'm not gonna walk on. I don't care what you say, what you do. You're gonna be like, Keish, really? No, I'm not
No,
because
I
like
feel
this
you.
is
I feel you. No, I feel you definitely. That's like no,
my friend be like, you are Keish, you are so ghetto. No, I'm not. I'm
no,
going to put a pair of shoes in
no,
my purse,
no. I'm
my
keeping
little
my
bag,
shoes from
and
looking
then
ghetto
I'm
on the
gonna laugh
bottom.
at you. If you walk with yours, I'm going to be like, salute to you. I'm not
No,
walking on mine with concrete.
nope. I learned
Mine
my
do not
lesson.
touch
I was
concrete.
like, yeah, I just stopped wearing them like that because I was like, oh no, I'm not. I'm not getting ready to have no scratched up red bottom shoes. Like you might as well just wear
No,
regular.
you're not because it's tacky.
Yeah,
If you think that I'm going to walk on concrete with mine, you have me effed up 1,000 times.
yeah.
No, I'm not. I did it with
Look
my
at
first
Gotti.
pair. My
Gotti is
first
just
pair,
like,
I got them Kiki, and them joints was rough at the bottom, and so rough. Another nice, beautiful woman said, "Girl, I'm gonna tell you where you went wrong." And after she told me where I went wrong, I've never went wrong again. All these years, I've been doing it right.
well, I'm glad you told me. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait so that maybe you'll do an online tutorial or something so I can do it properly because I don't want to mess those shoes up, you know. But I
No,
definitely
no. Even if you want to go like on the beach or you want to have fun, yeah, we can have fun. We can take pictures with it. But like after, when it's time to really walk, just don't walk with them.
yeah,
Put some nice, comfortable shoes in your bag,
yeah,
and that's it.
yeah. I think like even when like on TV when they filmed them in those red bottoms, I think they put them on at the very last second and then walked.
No, they put them on at the very last second.
Yeah,
Nobody is really walking on them. We're only using them now. If you go to a day, and you notice that every good restaurant has a nice marble, nice floor.
mm-hmm.
You walk from the car into the restaurant or the establishment. After that, if you want to walk around, take them off because who you're impressing, they already see that you went with your feet looking good.
Right,
Honey,
right.
I'm not playing
Facts.
with these people. And people be laughing at me all the time. I'd be like, hold on, y'all. I'm changing my shoes. My friends be like, Keish, really? Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah,
This is my third pair. And I'm
yeah,
keep these two nudes that I got for last Valentine's Day. I am definitely keeping those. And
yeah,
I even put them in the box, Kiki, and I sprayed them down. And I'm keeping those because we have to learn how to take care of things.
yeah.
You can't
Because
just be
that
like how we teach our children to take care of things. You have to take care of
exactly.
things.
Exactly, and they're the type. It's not like they're the type of shoe that you have to buy every fall. Like these shoes can last for a long time if you
They
take
can
care of them.
last. The reason
Yeah,
they're not lasting is because they're not meant for hardware.
right.
It's some things that's just not meant for stuff. It's not meant for concrete floors, and you
Yeah,
just can't do it.
yeah. I
Whatever
had
is
to
meant
learn
for
that
concrete
though.
floors, you can do it for concrete floors, but these are not. And these I think are
Mm-mm.
delicate. And I've learned because the first pair, I dogged them in the first because I was so happy to have one pair. Let me tell you. This was a couple years ago when they first was like hitting.
Mhm.
I got a pair and I wanted to wear it every time I went out, every club scene.
Mm-mm.
I wanted to have red bottoms. Then them things, once you start, they start hurting your feet a little bit and the bottoms start messing up. What I learned with what I learned after getting that first pair is don't do it like that, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to treat them with anything you treat delicate in your life, you have to treat them like that. And
Right.
that's what I learned. So now, girl, I got two pairs of nudes and two blacks. So that's four pairs.
Okay,
And
you go,
I al-
girl.
yeah, you alternate them, and and I only and look, it was somebody on Facebook that got me one. My newest peers, I didn't even buy it for myself, y'all.
I'm gonna have to see them. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah. Hey, Tommy D. Don Play. Jessica is in here too.
Hey, Don Play. Hey, Jessica. Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
And thank you for pulling up, Bullis Gotti.
Yeah, thanks, Gotti. Gotti.
Gotti King. Yeah. So now
That's
I
how I'm
really
gonna be
know how
saying
to
his
play.
name. I'm gonna get on
Yeah.
his nerves. Hey, Gotti.
Gotti King. Hopefully he gonna go
Gotti.
live today. He gonna go live later, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to subscribe to his channel. I can't believe like I've been talking to you this whole time I've been driving. I'm still driving.
No, that's fine. Cause guess what? I got home. I'm chilling. Cause
Oh,
I
you so
told
you
you I
got
just had
off.
that
You
one
got to
thing to
leave.
do today.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, and then no, not really, cause I'm about to season the salmon and stuff for the boys in like literally just chill. It's this movie my mom told me about to watch on Netflix called
Hmm.
Mother. I'm gonna watch that.
You need to take a nap.
Girl, a nap where? I'm probably not gonna take a nap until after dinner.
And that's
Are you
gonna
going
be
live tonight?
yeah, I'm gonna go at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna try to keep consistency so that way like our people know that like okay at this time so they know like to set aside like that's their time, you know what I mean?
Okay,
It's kind of
is
like
anybody on here? Okay, so it's a thing where me and you, when I'm live and you're live, so these people, because I want my folks to actually come to your live as well, because it seems for some reason your people don't be wanting to drop down because I guess they're scared, but it's a way that we can go live together and my folks can trans to your folks.
oh okay that's cool.
Oh, Rose Gold said that movie Mother is good. I saw it last night. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah,
Oh,
so
you make me want to
because
watch
my
it.
people they don't be really scared to drop down, but in your chat they be really scared because you be like having the most views, but they don't be coming down and
They don't
talking.
come in the chat. Yeah, that's why I'm like I told you it's herd behavior. Like a lot of people really like me but they're scared because maybe their fave doesn't like me or maybe some of their faves in the chat don't, and they have that they don't want to be bullied, they don't want to be picked on, so they'll just watch from the sky.
Oh, and if Gotti go live tonight too, let's pull up on his live and let's get on his channel.
Okay, yeah, we could do that. Be like,
Yeah,
hey, Gutty. Oh,
yeah. Gotti. Yeah, let's
yeah.
do that. Cause guess what? We're gonna still have fun.
And,
It's no reason people should hate us or hate you because you had your drunk experiences online. Rose Gold can tell you I've had my drunk experience online. We all have fun. It's no hate, but it's not to where hatred should be involved.
yeah, I mean, I've
I
seen
think
a
the
lot of
people
stuff
that
on my
should be hated is the people that talk about children, the people that dox homes, the people
that
that
docs
do
home, that get
hatred
people
stuff.
fired, that call CPS, people
Yeah,
that do wicked things. They should be treated like that, but they're not. They're celebrated.
they're celebrated and you're happy about stuff like that.
Yeah. So,
No,
it,
but the people that's just chilling and enjoying themselves, no, they shouldn't be. And this is what my life is about. Like, why? And I think that it's more or less like, oh, the person that's drunk is a weaker person, so we can bully that person.
yeah,
But the person that's doing hatred stuff, we're not going to bully that person because that person will call my job.
right,
That
right,
person will do this and that.
right,
They know we're not going to do that.
right.
We're
And
not
it's
going to do
funny
that.
like somebody can antagonize you, somebody can do things in plain sight to you, and then when you finally say something back to the person, everybody acts like, oh, that person never did anything to you, you just came for that person. Are you fucking I'm sorry, are you freaking blind?
Um, I'm going to say this loud and clear First Class Empire, Intrinsic, Hey Beauty. And that's another person that I think that like every little thing she did was so highlighted only because she's pretty. Because I've seen people do worse than her and they weren't outlining like that on YouTube. But I think that pretty women, because you stand out, you get the most hatred type stuff for no matter the littlest thing you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But girl, we're gonna have fun. And what I would say to you and what I have noticed is ignore, and let's keep it going because we have so much celebrity news. Oh, have you ever paid attention to the Truth family?
Mm-mm. Who's that?
Okay, so I'm gonna start sending you stuff for that so we can have that to talk about because that's
Yeah.
just yeah. So I'm gonna start sending you tagging you in some of that so we can have that to talk about and you keep your 8 o'clock live and then we're gonna have to figure out how to link the lives because I've seen people linking them lately.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. But we talked about what how we want to get everything before we do
Yeah.
everything. But I talked to. I don't know if you saw my live last night or whatever. It was just 30 minutes because
Oh,
I was like, okay, I'm not gonna carry this by myself. But I was talking about Nick Cannon. He decided to for Mother's Day write each and every one of his baby's mamas. I guess it's like 20 of them or something, a heartfelt letter about how he felt about each one of them and what type of person he you know feel that they are and this kind of that. This clown, let me tell you what he did. He mixed up the letters, so now the baby mamas are beefing.
oh my God.
How can
I
you
don't
mix up
even
the
know
letters?
how can I imagine going through that. And he has a lot of kids. That's crazy. Keisha put her channel link in the Keish put her channel link in the chat. Okay. I have to make Kiki a mod so we can find out because that's Kiki baby.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to make you a mod too. I'm gonna do that as soon as I get the chance.
Okay, so when we get off of here, because I don't know how to do it while we're on here, I want to make her a mod. I'm gonna make her a mod.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a mod too. I never even thought about
Rose
that.
Gold, aren't you a mod? Is there a way that you can get her Kiki baby? Hey China. There go China White. That's Bay.
Hey China. Hi
Yeah, I
China.
love me some China White. Do you
Or I'm
watch
gonna
her
say it
channel?
like Donald Trump said. Hi China.
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 China is China is YouTube. She's another beautiful person. And they probably give her hell on here because she is so pretty. Like,
China.
yeah, you get hell when you're beautiful on YouTube. You get the most hell, but China gives them the hell for fuck back. That's that's the gag. China will give them the hell back.
She's like a
But
pretty
that's
like
you.
Krishan,
Yeah,
like she's
China's
so pretty
another.
but she's
That's
tough.
YouTube Day. Yeah, she's definitely YouTube
Okay.
Day. 100% YouTube Day.
All
But
right
she gives
now.
them hell right the hell back. So it's just like, okay, you're gonna give me hell, but the hell that I give you, I'm also beautiful, so she can show her face whenever and give them hell.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah, it's a lot of YouTube babes on here that can really give you hell back.
Okay,
And
girl. Well,
she did the
I
look, Tana did the crying face because she already knows. It's like if
am.
you come at her, she don't bother nobody though. But if you come at her, she's going to come back, and
She's
it's
gonna be the
not
one to
gonna
give it
be.
to you.
Yes, yeah. She she's so pretty though. Timothy said you are beautiful as well. Thank you, Intrinsic.
She is. She's gorgeous. But listen, thank you for letting
Intrinsic
me
is
up on your
Intrinsic
live.
is beautiful too.
Thanks for letting me up. Thanks for introducing me to your people. Chat, thanks for rocking out with me. I'm here now at the
Yeah, we're gonna
place.
do a connect live with because this is put together again. We're gonna start doing lives connected. We're gonna figure it out because we don't know how to do it, but I found out that that's the way that we can connect the lives.
Yep, we're gonna do
You
our
know, mama.
preschool gang, and she's gonna have her two flags or her one flag. I'm gonna do two flags. I'm gonna do the American flag and the Jamaican flag because I like Jamaicans. I'm not Jamaican. I like Jamaicans. Okay.
Girl, and you gonna represent your Panamanian side, cause I'm sick of that now.
All right. I guess I'll have three, four, five, six, seven, eight flags.
Absolutely. You made it home? Okay, so I'm not gonna stay on too much longer, but thank you for coming up, mama.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me, and I'll talk to you later. Definitely. I'll hit you
Yeah,
up.
you
But
going we doing 8 o'clock again? So we can tell
absolutely.
everybody.
Yeah. I'm gonna schedule it
Okay.
in a few minutes. But yeah. So I'm gonna talk to you later. Thank you.
All right, mama.
All right. All y'all have a good day. Bye bye.
So Kiki will be on live at 8 o'clock. I usually be on there on her page at 8 o'clock because that's the time that she go live, y'all. And usually I be at work, so I don't go live around this time, but I gotta find a particular day and time that I actually keep my live up as well. And I know that y'all will support because y'all are loving. The people that do love me, they just love me and they gonna support the time. And I don't care if it's just the 10 people that love me, y'all will definitely pull up. But as far as the bullying on here, y'all, it has to stop. And if you don't stand for nothing, a lot of y'all won't pull up and talk about it because y'all scared of the hit and miss when it comes to bullying. But when it comes to bullying and beef, how are you affected on this app when it comes to bullying and beef? Because it's one thing, and that's what the main topic of was for me. How is it that you're beefing with somebody that's not saying nothing back to you to where it's somebody that's going to beef back with you? And that's crazy. Because I've seen people beefing with people that's not saying nothing about them. So how are you beefing because you don't like somebody? You gonna attack them? That's crazy. You don't like somebody, you don't like the way that person look, you don't like the way that person sound. Why even don't deal with them? Leave them alone. That person's gay. You don't like that person's gay? Okay, fine. Leave them alone. But don't come on here attacking people because you don't like what you see or it's not comfortable for you. If that person's not bothering you, leave that person alone. If that whether that person is gay, not gay, wanted to be gay, don't no longer want to be gay, whatever that case is, leave that person alone. Like leave people alone, mind your business. I think it's kind of fucking weird that you harassing people that don't want to be harassed. That person comes on here and just want to talk about what they want to talk about. Leave them alone. Like and then you sending your kids out the damn door to go to school so you can harass people online. Like that's weird to me. That's absolutely weird to me. Like leave them alone. Whatever they want to do with their life, leave them alone. You like red, they like blue. What the fuck? Their part. Y'all want to come on here, and if you like red and they like blue, you want to fight them, bother them. Leave them the fuck alone. And that's my saying that goes to everything. Nobody's gonna really like this message because y'all want to be weird. Y'all want to sit in groups. I'm not sitting in groups with nobody, and nobody want to stand for nothing. It's like, oh, this group got more people liking them or this people got more people watching them, so I got to hang with these people. No, you don't got to hang with me. I'm fine with 5 people that bang with me. Uh-huh. That part. That's okay with me. I'm good with 5 people that bang with me. And them 5 people that bang with me,
Those 5 people that bang with me, we gonna bang heavy together. Yeah, we gonna bang heavy together. And I ain't and that's the crazy part because I know some people bang with me so hard they be like, Keish, I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. No, Keish makes her mistakes. I can be cool one moment and I make my mistakes. I don't like messy stuff anyway. Like, I'm gone. If you way too messy for me, I'm not even gonna follow you or be on your trail at all. I have my likes, and that's what it is. Everybody have their likes, and everybody have the people that they rock with, and that's cool. If I have to be extremely messy to have people rock with me, I'm not. The saddest part is most people are old as fucking doing this bullshit. And that's the thing. The grandparents that I see on here that should be being grandparents are really carrying on bad on this app. Absolutely rose gold. And those are the people that get it the most attention. It's the grandparents that's being bad on here. And they got grandkids. They got grandkids and they're being bad on this app. So this is bullying versus actually beefing. And I see more bullying than I see beefing a lot of times. Sometimes we see good beefs that we can go back and forth to chat. But if a person say, I'm not beefing with you and I don't even want to fight you, leave that person the fuck alone. Like, for real. That part. So in this segment, I will probably cut my camera on and just be seasoning up some salmon. Um, yeah, that's definitely a difference. Astringent, you can actually pull up if you like, just for a second, and give your commentary on it because I mean I know that you've been here long enough to speak on it, but if not, that's not. If you go live, I'll definitely pull up on your live. Um, the thing is, when you go live lately, when I want to come up, it be so many people in your chat. I get anxiety. If I ever had like that many people in my chat, I think that I'll probably close it down too, and I have done it. And Tracy knows, cause Tracy be like, "Girl, you been having this and that, and you didn't do it." When I get a lot of people, I really can't handle it, cause I don't like a lot of people. I get scared. Hold on. Okay, let me do it again. I definitely do. Oh, and you're a homeschooler. Okay, so I'm gonna post the link anyway. Yeah, and I recommend, and this is the other thing that I was recommending. I was saying because of what we see here online, I was just saying that we have to protect our kids. I'd rather my kid be homeschooled than be out here with what we see on a daily basis. What we out here see on a daily basis, and my channel is not big enough and has not been here long enough to speak on what it is, but when it gets big, I'm always going to promote homeschooling because look at these YouTubers that be carrying on bad. Their kids is going to school with our kids. That hateful behavior is going to school with our kids. Yes, that mean behavior is going to school with our kids, and we don't want our kids around that. And while they're so hateful and miserable, their kids is shooting up schools and coming to schools and bullying kids. Yeah, these same parents that's bullies on here,
are the same bullies that's sending their kids to school every day. They're not bullies that's like, oh, no, they have children. And their children is the product of their environment. Let's talk about it. That part. Let's talk about it. You got to send your kids to a school where their parents is the same hateful people online, hateful about gay situations, hateful about everything. These are the people that we're sending our kids around. So let's let that be clear. Even though my channel is not big, when it does, and if it ever do, I'm definitely going to remind you guys that we are sending our kids around these same people that we deal with every day. These people send their kids off to school and get on here and be hateful and wicked. Get on here and be evil to our children. Absolutely. So think about that when we're sending our kids away every day. When they're sending their kids away every day, karma might hit their ass. You won't hear being wicked and evil. Trust me, somebody might be wicked and evil to your own child. So yeah. Yeah, while they're being wicked and evil, know that those wicked and evil people, they have seeds, and their seeds is blending with our seeds. So Intrinsic is doing homeschooling, and thank God for you, madam. Thank goodness for you that you are able to do that. And after we see how these adults are on here, yeah, homeschooling might be the best bet. Because the ones that's doing homeschooling is not on here being wicked 24 hours a day at all. You send your kid to school to be innocent, be respectful, learn this and that. And then these YouTubers have showed me that I have told my kids, if somebody hits you, hit them back. That part. If somebody's mean to you, say something. It's kids that has committed suicide because of the wickedness that these people have done. And the thing is, people are scared to speak out on these apps because of the attack that's going to happen to them. I'm not. It may start with one, two, or three, but if we all come together, we can stop this wickedness because our kids have to be in this environment. Don't be scared to speak. Don't be scared to step up because our kids have to live in this environment. And I am done. So if it's just me and two other people that's going to step up and don't be scared to speak, we're going to speak because you have children that have to be out here in this society and you don't want nobody bullying, hurting your child, or have your child really willing to commit suicide. This is where it starts at. It starts with us. It starts with the voice. And whether it starts with four, four becomes eight, eight becomes 16. It can start with two, two becomes four, and it continues. Do not let your kids become a victim of this type of bullying and this type of life. Yeah, I'm speaking about it. I'm only one person. Everybody else is scared because they're scared because they're going to get picked on. I'm not scared to get picked on. I'm not scared to get picked on, and I'm not scared to stop bullying, cyberbullying online. Will I get talked about? Yes. Will they harass me? Yes. But I'm doing this for not just me, for our children. Our children have to go out here and go to school. Our cousins have to go out here and be in society. Our family has to live here. Out of all these people, we all have one person that may have committed suicide. One person. It has to stop. Suicide is real. In Black society, we hate to talk about mental health. Mental health is real. Depression is something that's on the rise. It's on the rise in our community. People come on here and they post their frustrations on here. I don't care whether y'all like me or not. I don't care what I say, if it makes sense or not. What makes sense is the suicide numbers are high. Kid for children is high. And it's not happening at home. They're getting teased, they're getting harassed in schoolyards. And we all have kids. You gonna either go with it or go against it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the bullying online. I'm tired of all of it. It has to stop. And if you're not with it, you're against it. But if you have a child that walked out, we can't be with our kids every day. We can't be with our family every day. But if you have family and you have children and you are agreeing to bullying, you're part of the problem. Kids have maturity to deal with. They have things that they're going with mentally. But to go out here and be teased because how they dress, teased because their family cannot afford anything. And these same people that can't afford anything is online and they're harassing and teasing and badgering people. And then they send their minions out, their children, to tease and badger kids because your kid is dressed nice. Your kid is getting harassed at school. Because your kid has good hair, your kid is getting harassed at school. Because your kid has nice shoes, your kid is getting bullied at school. Because it's people that's on here that's miserable with their self, and then they're sending their kids out to harass your kids at school because you go to work and you're taking care of your child and your child is nicely dressed. This kid is bullying your kid because you're not teaching your kid to be a bully and be evil, and your kid is respectful. Your kid is getting bullied at school. Your kid looks nice. Your kid is dressed nice. Your kid is getting bullied from a kid less than in school. Uh-huh. That's what's happening in school. That's what's happening on YouTube. Because you look nice, you'll be dragged on YouTube. And then them same people have kids that will harass your kids because your kids got the newest shoes. Your kids will be bullied at school, even robbed at school. Let's talk about it. Your kid cannot go to school with her hair pretty because the nappy head girl is going to bother your kid at school. And your kid will come home and chop off all her hair because she's no longer happy because the nappy head kid bothered your child at school. Yep, that's what happens. Your kid would no longer want to be the clean kid. Your kid will want to be dirty because the dirty kids will drag, and the dirty kids of YouTube will drag you for being the clean person of YouTube. That dirty, nasty person will harass you, antagonize you because they don't have the nice things you have. So they will pick on you on YouTube. The same thing that happens to clean kids in school.
The ghetto kids will attack the clean cut kids. And it's been happening and happening and happening from time for centuries, for centuries. So on this note, what do you stand for before I get off? Are you going to be the dirt buster or are you going to stand up for what's right? Don't be silent. Don't sit in the crowd. Stand up for what's right. Pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side. And that's what I'm going to say. Because if you sending your kid to school every day looking clean, that child that's not clean is going to harass your child. Because it's been happening for centuries. If you come on here and you're a beautiful soul, beautiful individual, and you have a beautiful life, they're going to harass you. They're going to be bothered. Their spirit won't let you live because they can't live happily within their self. I think Harden gonna go back to Houston. They can't live within their self. And Mikhail said it. It's not the words of the enemy that will be remembered. It's the silence of our friends. You can take a stand and you can stop it, or you will ride in the existence of the ones because some of the stuff I see that y'all riding with is disgusting. Y'all ride with bad motherhood, bad womanhood. Y'all femininely, like being a feminine female, loving, looking, liking, and loving yourself is a disgust on this app. Downgrading yourself is very representative. Like, is it okay for bullying to continue? Crazy though, because he went from Philly. Yeah, is it okay for y'all to continue with this kind of behavior? And y'all scared to drop down in chats where people are saying enough is enough. Y'all want to drop down in chats to where y'all feel comfortable? That's fine. Because y'all don't want to be talked about. But you know it's wrong. Mentally and physically, you know it's wrong. It's not right. You know these people are not right. But yet you promote it. You promote bullying. You promote harassment. You promote stalking. These things are not right. When these people get locked up, just know it's not right because you harass, you stalk, you cyberbully, you're getting locked up. Eventually, you're going to jail. Just stop it. And just stop it. Leave people the F alone. If they're not bothering you and they're living their life, let them live their life. Beef and argue with those who want to beef and argue with you. It's some people that don't want to argue with you. Me, I'm not fighting you. I'm not beefing with you. I will call the police on you. And not only will I call the police on you, where I work at, I will just tap my neighbor and say, get rid of you. And you're be gone. Enough is enough. Stand up for what you believe in. Drop in chats that you feel like it's okay. And everybody that comes up in the beefing section don't have to be part of the beefing section. That's just where the algorithm probably provided them. But everybody don't want to beef. Everybody don't want to fight. And nobody wants their face scratched up, their hair pulled, and nobody's breaking nails. And people have a lot to lose on this app.
Because I don't want to literally physically go and fight you, that doesn't mean that I'm a punk. That means that I care about my children. That means that I care about my household. That means that I care about what the fuck I'm doing in life. And that's because I don't want to be behind bars. That's why some people don't want to pull up and fight. You pull up at some people's house, you will get shot because those people are legal carriers and you will lose your life and your kids would not have nobody to fall back on. Just a reminder to those that want to pull up, know that when you do pull up, you can lose your life. Some people are going to shoot. Some people are going to shoot and we're not fighting. We're going to shoot and talk later. You pull up on my property, my land, you will get shot. And I'm not talking and I'm not doing nothing for YouTube. Some things you just have to really think about. You pull up on people land, people property, that's carriers and legal carriers, you can get yourself hurt. Your children could be motherless and fatherless on this app. Stop thinking you're the toughest because you done that. No. The fact remains is call and let them know that this person is harassing you. Call and let them know that this person is bullying you. If this person ever pull up, you shoot directly in the middle of their eye and please don't miss. This menace to society. They will not be able to attack and harass nobody else. Please don't miss. If you are legally able to carry and this person, this bully comes near you, shoot between their eye and don't miss because that's what they deserve. RIP my ass. Fuck a boxing match. You pull up to harm me or my children or come near me and my children in the line of work that I do, please. I know that they have trained you to shoot and don't motherfucking miss. And if you're not, and you're just a regular civilian, please call the police and get them locked the fuck up. Do not go out there. Do not fight them. Do not attempt. If it's not a play and if this is real life and your kids are in danger. I say this to all the people of YouTube. It is fun and it is okay. But if it's not fun to you and it's not a game to you, every time they mention your name, you take it to the law. You get their URL and you send it to the law. You speak nothing about them. You take it there, get them investigated, let them know that you are getting bullied. Do not say nothing about them and get their ass arrested. They pull up to your land. Make sure that you are strapped and aim to kill because these are your kids involved and these people don't give a fuck about you. Okay? And that's what I will have to say on the bullet. These people don't give a fuck about you and your kids and your land and yourself. You have to protect. And you protect yourself by the law giving in your state. And I say, if a person is willing to dox you, come to your house, pull up, do anything, you shoot to kill. Get them between the eye and make an example of what to do. Do not play with these people. Now, if y'all just scratching and arguing, fine. When they try to come against you, your livelihood, or your kids, I say do what you must. Protect yourself. This app is not a game. This app is not fair. Apparently, people will dox and want to come to your house. The thing that you have between them and being here is your children, your family, and your life. You point it, you shoot, and get them out of here. Get them out the fuck away, because a lot of them, they just want to play, 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 play. Don't keep playing with them. Don't respond to them. Don't do nothing. Wait for them to pull up to your house, and once they do, you take care of yourself. Make sure and report it to your county first. Make your report. Show every time they mention your name, every time they say anything, and then after that, once they finally come to your house, you remain the same until they're on your property and you can aim enough to get them between the eye and get them out of here, because it's too much going on YouTube where everybody's playing, 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 playing. And they playing with people's children, and they playing with your household. No, 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 no. You report them, you get them out the way. And that's that on that one. Let's talk today. The bullying has to stop. I won't go to nobody's house. I won't bother anybody. They dox you, that's fine. Let them dox you. Let them post your house. As long as you have your cameras, you have your license for your gun, they come playing with you, you show them what it is. Because it's one thing to dox, but when they come, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't fight strangers. No, absolutely not. Real facts, we're not gonna, don't fight strangers. Don't fight them. Don't bother them. You report them, you report them, you report them. You let them know that they're harassing you. You let them know they're harassing you. Let them know they're harassing you. You show them, you don't say nothing back to them. When they pull up to your door after you made so many reports, then you give it to them. And that's that. You give it to them. That's that. Yeah, you don't continue to play with them, play back and forth with the internet. Don't play no internet games with them. Nothing. You let them dox you, you report that they dox you. Let them tag your name, you report that they tag your name. The day that they pull up on your property, it's when you give it to them. And when you give it to them, all heat rocks, no talk. You let load. Empty your motherfucking clip if you have it. And that's that. It's no more talking. Stop talking. Stop arguing. Do not argue with bullies. Do not fight bullies. You don't. You let them come and bring them on your property. Let them come. They can do whatever they want. The day they step in your yard, that is when you show them you're bigger than what you can tell them. And you make, and when I say You make a report, you make a folder so thick and you say nothing back to where when you make a folder so thick, they be like, oh, this person did not do nothing to you. How did you keep on harassing? You kept on bothering this person. You keep on reporting them for bully, reporting their channel, report their channel, report their channel, report their channel. Don't say nothing to them. Completely report their channel. They're not even going to know that you're reporting their channel. When you fire back, let me tell you, it's going to be a foul so thick. Some places do not a self-defense. A lot of places do not cover self-defense. But after a lot of abuse, cyber abuse, bullying, self-defense do get covered. Don't let them say that, oh, because Maryland is a non-self-defense place. But if somebody continues to bother you, and then you strike back eventually, you can win in the court of law. And it has been people that won in the court of law. And Virginia is a state, it's a self-serving state. If somebody is bothering you in Virginia, Virginia will be a state that accepts self-defense. You have to know your law as well. And if the person is a offender online that continues to offend and attack people and bother people, and it's more than one person that that person has attacked or bothered, you can also set up something against that person, and their IP address can be tracked. There's a lot of people that feel as though they are trolling on YouTube, and they cannot, from my line of business, that they cannot be detected. You can be detected, especially if you continue to bother somebody and that person can get with the FBI or get with somebody that is willing, because it's kind of expensive to to track a person, each individual that harass you online. But if that person has a lot of people that has gathered against that person, that person continued to be a bully online, eventually you can get that person arrested. Absolutely. Don Play said, I have a question. Who is QI? I heard she got a fist in her ass or coochie. I hope I'm wrong, Keish. Good Lord. Don Play, I seen that too. I was in the lab when I seen that, and she a person that be on here battling. I guess she did get it in her. What's goody? She did get it in her real good. I don't know, don't play. Don't play. Don't get me messed up. Don't play. You trying to get me in some bull? I'm just giving advice to people who has been bullied online, and she ain't one. She doing her thing. I don't know about this lady. Y'all, we gotta go live again later. Later. I am just giving solely advice. I don't know, don't play. Don't play being messy. I swear you being messy. Hustle Kelly. Hey boo boo. They being messy. I don't know about that. I have no clue on that figure at all. But I heard it too though. I heard she getting nasty. Hey. Yeah, y'all, but stand up to the bully, stand up to the nonsense. It's okay to just fall behind and not be like the victory people.
It's okay. If you see something, say something. And that's how it's gonna be from now on. You riding with the see something, say something, or you just gonna get along and get along. If somebody getting bullied in the tech, say something and stand for it, even if you the only one in the crowd. Say something. The fuck? What they gonna do? Beat your ass? Come to your house? If they come to your house, shoot and talk later. But say something. I really don't give a fuck at this part. Cause I ain't one of the popular ones anyway. In order to be popular, you gotta got you gotta have all these charges doing this and that. Nah, I don't care about being popular. I'm gonna say something though. If I don't like it and I see it, I'm gonna say something. And I don't give a fuck if you got 300 people in your chat. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And you ain't gonna bully nobody around me. Period. That part. Kiki said, right. I don't give a fuck. I stand by myself. If you gonna be over here being a bully and you gonna be trifling, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. And I'm gonna say something. Cause what you gonna do? That part. I don't care about none of that. None of it. You bullying, you're lying, you're messing with people, innocent people that don't deserve to get messed with. And I'm in the chat. I'm going to tell you about your motherfucking self. And your whole chat could come against me. It'd be me against 1,000. And I'ma still keep it gangster. That part. Y'all be on here fat shaming people, talking about people. Y'all real disgusting with yourself. Some of y'all mamas big women. Your aunties is big women. Y'all be on here fat shaming people, talking about people. Y'all disgusting. Y'all disgusting. And I don't care about it. Your auntie don't got no edges. How about that? How about that? Y'all be on here really shaming people and carrying on. And then got the same women y'all shaming, the same people y'all shaming in y'all family. Y'all got drunks in y'all family. Y'all got crackheads in y'all family. A whole bunch of crackheads in y'all family. The whole time y'all on here shaming somebody. Or uh or she's a drunk. Bitch, your mother's a drunk. Your aunt's a drunk. Your cousin's a motherfucking drunk. You was just at a drunk ass cookout, bitch. Stop shaming people. Y'all shaming people and y'all got a whole motherfucking drunk in y'all family. Stop that shit. Y'all come on here acting like y'all perfect. Whole grandmother fucking drunk and got 68 fucking kids and no baby father for none of y'all motherfuckers. And y'all on here shaming people. Bitch got 20 kids and no baby fathers on y'all on here shaming people. Y'all shame people too goddamn much on here, and y'all walking around here like y'all too grand. Everybody rich on here. Everybody like that on here. Bitch, your whole motherfucking rent ain't paid. Your lights off, bitch, and you on here still on fucking YouTube carrying on, and don't know how your kids gonna eat tomorrow. Bitch will be in here. Whole CPS got all her goddamn kids, but she's still on here hot boxing, talking about people. Somebody on here drunk, so the fuck what? You're drunk on here selling pussy. Y'all be on here way too crazy for me. Y'all be acting like life is perfect for me. Y'all need to cut that shit out. Y'all on here calling people fat. Your mama fat, bitch. But you on here. Let's talk about it. You on here. Daddy a whole drunk. Daddy somewhere
Not even claiming your ass, but you on here talking about a female that's on here because she drunk. Bitch, your whole dad is drunk and don't even know that he produced you. Let's talk about it. Y'all want to harass and bother people. Y'all want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. I think what's sad is y'all see somebody on here drunk and y'all get mad. Y'all see somebody on here with money and y'all get mad. A nigga could be on here just talking about sports all goddamn day and y'all mad because he just happy with his family. A nigga could have a wife and kids on here. Now y'all talking about, oh, he on here with kids and stuff, but he's speaking to females. So what he on YouTube communicating with females and he got a wife? He ain't fucking y'all. Y'all crazy on here. It's really sad. Hey, YouTube cameras. Hey, baby. Y'all be on here talking about my baby Kiki, and the whole time y'all mama fucked up and need to be in rehab. Y'all grandmother don't even know who your grandfather is. Come on, stop playing on here. Y'all play way too much for yourselves. Y'all do. Y'all okay, but let's talk about it. Y'all be really on here fucked up. Like life is totally entangled and twisted, and y'all be really on here judging people. I guess judging people make y'all feel better about yourselves, but at the end of the day, while y'all are judging somebody that's on here on YouTube, your life after you cut this off, you're fucked up, shawty. Cut it out. You are weird. You're weirder than the person that's showing their whole life. Because at the end of the day, that person has a car that's working. That person has a nice home. That person is taking care of their kids. Yet, you're fucked up because you will sit on here 24 hours talking about one person, and that one person will log off, and your life is still fucked up. That's where I don't get it at. This is where y'all fuck up at. Y'all talk about people that can log off and still have a good life. Boy. Y'all log off and y'all talk about people that have. I heard, look, matter of fact, talking about YouTube cameras. She's so beautiful. I heard somebody mention her skin. Her skin, it glows, never ashy. Hair always on deck. See what I'm saying? But it's a picture of you that can fuck your whole life up on here, on live. That's what I'm saying. Stop talking about people. Stop talking about people when you can't compare. People whole life be fucked up and they be on here judging people. Like you literally on here talking about somebody and your whole life fucked up. You can't do nothing. But these girls are beautiful. They can turn their fucking camera on at any given moment. I could turn my camera on at every given moment. I could have a bonnet on right now, and I do. And I could turn my camera on and still be glowing right now. That part. And still seasoning the salmon and spinach to make a spinach dip and pasta for my kids later on when they come in and still cuss y'all the fuck out and still turn my camera on and be cool tonight. And still be good tonight. Y'all gotta stop this bullshit. Y'all really do. Kiki has a very beautiful home, a very beautiful life. Yes, she has got on here and done the most, but at the end of the day, this girl lives a very prestigious life in real life, not on YouTube life, in real life. And people are trying to drag her. Let's stop. Let's stop at the fact that she has a decent home and she is a provider. Yeah, she had her moments. We all do. I had my moments on here as well, but we do have to stop. at the fact that you really can't drag her. And the moment that dusty bitch thought they can drag her, they tried to. Stop. It's okay. We all have our moments. That's weird. People have to hide their moments. You know why they have to hide their moments? Their real life is fucked up and their moments, they can't add it up. But when we have our moments and you really have a good life, we show it, and that's the bad thing. But our good moments, we have to show that too. For some reason, we just come on here, we show our ass, and then we go to our real life and think that the miserable people on YouTube didn't claim that. No, please stop. YouTube cameras. Pretty girl gang. Yes, pretty girl gang. Because they'll look at you and they want to judge you. But at the end of the day, you can tell how females take care of their hair, take care of their skin, when they come on camera, how you really are in your real exact life. So, yeah, you won't get too many views because now you got to be disgusting to get views and talk shit. And you get your views up, and because you got to be a nasty little ponytail person and get your views up, yeah, that's the only way. But for those, I'm going to stick by them. Absolutely. I'm going to stick by my pretty girl gang. I love my pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang, YouTube cameras, Kiki, Jessica and them. Uh-huh, absolutely. When they pull up to the camera, they turn their camera on. So, gang, that part. When you're able to turn the camera on. Lord, they don't like that. When you're able to say, let me turn this camera on, and skin is flourishing. That's happiness. When we get on here, yeah, we talk about the things that happen on YouTube or what goes on YouTube, but at the end of the day, we're still moisturizing our faces and making sure that our hair is good and that you look presentable. Absolutely. That part. So, who wants to say what to what? And then people are just going to be mad and upset. But one thing they can't say about people are they're ugly. Now, they can say whatever, and maybe English cannot be our first language, or maybe English is not. But guess what? They can't say that you're ugly. They can't say that you trashy or your background is disgusting. Uh-huh. That part. So as I exit today, pretty girl YouTube camera and Kiki, I say, hello, babe. And I'm off this joint because I've been on here long enough. I did an hour and 43 minutes. And guys, I already told y'all that my other page is monetized. So I'm trying to get this page monetized. So I'll be on here probably doing an hour or so every now and then. I want y'all to tune in. Bullying is foul. If you hate it, say something. Uh huh, that part. Good night.